Hello, everyone. Yeah, thanks for your time in advance. So we have seen a lot of the GameFi projects in previous presentations. I think these guys are doing great to bring fine to crypto space, and we're doing a little bit different. We're bringing security to crypto space. So we are a DeFi insurance protocol, InsurAce, and our aim is to making crypto a safer place. Okay, so I'll do a quick intro to our deck so I can list out some of the key points and then we'll run to the products directly. Okay, okay. So we are a leading multi-chain insurance protocol. Our target is providing reliable, robust, and user-friendly DeFi insurance products and services to crypto users and making crypto safer for everyone. And so a little bit of history of our project. This project was started from September 2020 and launched to Ethereum mainnet in April last year and subsequently launched to BSA in June last year. So we have been live for 1 year and our project has been running for 1.5 years. And so far we have deployed to 4 different chains, Ethereum, BSA, and also Polygon and Avalanche, in which BSA is our focus. Yeah, so far we have covered a lot of the major DeFi protocols on BSA, which I will show you in our demo. So this is how our product works. So basically we are working in a way like we pull the capital together, and on top of the capital, we're setting up insurance. And we're covering smart contract risk, custodian risk, IDO risk, and a couple of a combination of all these, which I'll show more in the product demo. Okay, so this is basically how it works. And some of the unique features we're offering is, first of all, multi-chain coverage. We have deployed to 4 different chains, and also we have built an internal aggregator, whereas the capital, the claims, and the voting, the cover purchase are all aggregated across multiple chains. And we also have an enriched product offering where we cover smart contract vulnerability, custodian, IDO, and a couple of other different risks. And also, we do not require KYC. We have our unique portfolio-based product offerings as well. So, which all this will make it with an easy access for users to use our service, and also we can offer sustainable return to our users as well. So this is a comparison between our competitor, but one thing I'll probably want to show you some of this other things. So this is our investor. So we have a strong investor lineup from Defiance, Parify, Alameda Research, and Hashgate, and also Huobi and Hashed as well. And here is some of our core business data, which is also transparent on our website as well. So since we launched in April last year, we have achieved around double digit of growth quarterly basis. And so far we have covered around 350 million of DeFi assets across 20 different public chains. And we covered a total of 140 different DeFi protocols. And all this data are transparent on our website where you can see it from here. So from here, I'll jump into a quick demo session. So here's our homepage, whereas we have some of the key data displayed here. And from here, you can get into the web app, whereas you can see we have deployed to 4 different chains. So user can come in from any of those chains and to access our service. And as I mentioned, some of the products we're covering. So you can see these are all the public chains we have. Sorry, can you see my screen? Oh, sorry, I think I should switch to. Can you see my screen?
Yep, we can see.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So these are all the public chains we have covered, around 20. So you can see covered from Ethereum BSC to some of the new layer 1s, layer 2s as well. And these are risk types we are currently covering, from smart contract risk to stablecoin DPEG risk, custodian risk, IDO risk, and also a bundle of all these. And So maybe let's take a look at what we have covered on BSA. So you can see these are all the protocols we have covered on BSA, Tens, Anyfin Money, and some of the OG protocols like Alpha Homra, and like Wnners, PancakeSwap, Dodo, Kyber, and others like major protocols on BSA. We're all covering them. And like recently, Anyfin Money suffered from a hack, and we are actually paying out for the users who have taken coverage from us. So and those claims are currently under processing. So which you can check it from here. You can see these are some of the people that take coverage on Anyfin Money, and we're preparing for a claim payout to them. Yeah. And so this is our insurance, and also we have a mining pool here, which is how we really pull up the underwriting capital. And on top of this capital, we are building up the insurance capabilities. This is our claim, and we also have a bridge whereas we can transfer our native tokens between 4 different chains. So this part is our data, whereas you can find all sorts of data on our business. So we are, as a DeFi insurance platform, we know that reputation, credibility is of key importance to us. So we are making all our data transparent and public on our platform. Whereas, so you can check out some of the core business data. So these are the total cover amount we have covered so far, which is 354 million. And you can see this is our capital pool size, which is currently sitting at 55 million. And you can see we have sold out around 3,900 of total cover so far. And these are like our total cover amount. So you can see our business are growing very fast. And we also have a breakdown of our coverage on each one of the protocols here. And also here's our capital efficiency ratio and our premium. So last month we have achieved all-time high records of 327K of premium revenue, which is already much higher than some of the DAX or some of the lending borrowing protocols. And also all our car records are transparent on our platform as well. So people can just download all these reports and do their own research. So this is pretty much what we do. So I think one of the core feature here is that we are offering all this coverage, and at the same time we're offering a unique portfolio-based coverage, which means that let's say if you are farming on BSA chains, whereas you want to you have positions on BabySwap, Planet, and Moonport. So you can literally cover all these 3 protocols in one shot. You can choose them into a basket, and you can, sorry, let me click my wallet. So here, and here you can specify your cover amount and your cover period. And here we will calculate the premium for you. And let's say I use BSD as a base currency, so I put 100, 300. A minimum of 15 days. And here I can. And okay. Literally, I can input a referral code, whereas the referral will get 5% of discount, and the people and the car buyer will also get another discount, which is a way how we build up our sales channels as well. Okay, so, okay, here it is calculating the total premium, which is around $23 BUSD. Yeah, so and after that, I can just proceed to the payment. Okay, oh, sorry, I don't have enough BUSD in my wallet. I can literally change it to BNB as well. Okay, so I think these are some of the demos on our product. Any questions?
Thanks, Oliver. I might have just missed it here, but can you show, so if I want to, provide liquidity for those pools, how would I go about that and get some information on what my return is?
Yeah, sure. So let's say currently we're on BSC. So here we support BNB, BUSD, and a couple of other assets. So let's say if I want to supply BNB chain, BNB.
Sorry, Oliver, I can't see your screen right now. If you don't mind sharing that again.
Sorry. Sure. Chris, maybe you need to help me.
We can see the screen right now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so coming back here, so let's say I want to supply BNB into the underwriting pool, so I can just choose it, and here I can stake. Yeah, just choose, like I have 1.6 BNB here, so I can just choose it and support and supply the liquidity here. Yeah, so this is all this money will go into our underwriting pool, whereas these are, they will work as an underwriting capital for our insurance service.
Great, thanks.
By the way, Wnners is also covered here as well. Should have Wnners. Okay, here. Currently, we can support 8.7 million of capacity.
Excellent. Cool product. Thanks, Oliver.
No worries. Any other questions?
Yeah. So, Jerry, do you have any questions? You have been really quiet for the live stream. Just wondering if you have any questions for the InsurAce team. Cool. Yeah. Then, I think then we can end it up here. Thank you very much, Oliver, for the presentation. Oh, Stanley, did you want to say something?
Yeah, just curious. So since it's insurance, right? Do you ever experience a real security incident and you have to pay the user? Just like if there is a car accident, right? Then the insurance company need to pay you money. So just curious, what happened actually when this incident happened?
Yeah, no worries. So I'll give you an example of like Anyfin Money. So Anyfin Money is a DeFi protocol on BSC, and I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, Anyfin Money was hacked, and a total of around 10 mil of assets were hacked, and some of the users, Anyfin Money users, were taking coverage from our platform, and eventually we investigate into the case. And we are actually compensating those losses to the users. So you can see we are compensating like 960 USDT to this user. And currently it is because there is a claim process. So currently it has been approved and we are prepared for the claim payout. So, and also like this guy, we are compensating around 50K to him. And like this guy around like 33,000 to him. So we are like really compensating on those coverage. So if you are kind of afraid of the hacks on various DeFi protocols, you can buy coverage from us. And at the time of getting hacked, we do the claim payouts.
Okay. Is it a manual process or it's fully automated? So if I'm a victim of the hack. So do I need to prove I am the user and how much I invest, or you guys fully connect with the protocols, hack the protocols and fetch data right away?
It is a manual process at the moment. I mean, on the investigation part, it is manual because some of the hacking events are super complicated, right? It could be caused by a flash loan attack, or it could be caused by bugs in a smart contracts. So we have to do the investigation, on a case-by-case basis. And after that, we will come through a voting process in our community to decide whether we pay out or not. And if it's a payout, and then like all these things are on chain. So because we don't at the time when the user buy the coverage, right? They have a wallet, we have the transaction, and at the time when the hacks, right? So we initially can get a screenshot of the hack. So from there we can get the actual loss of those wallets, and then we can investigate and decide on the actual loss and also the claim payout amounts. Yeah. So it's I would say it's a manual process, but we are trying to do the claim payouts.
Okay. Yeah. How long user can get the reward? That's not reward. Sorry. How long the user can get payment as insurance? Yeah.
Yeah. The payment.
Since you are also talking about there will be DAO to decide the payout should be locked or not. Yeah. Just curious how long this process will be.
This process could take around 1 week or even longer, because let's say we need to wait for the team and also we're working with auditors and auditing firms to get the root cause of the hack, so we can know what really caused the hack, whether it's like an internal some misoperations or it's really a bug in the smart contracts. So it takes some time because we need to collect all the information. And this actually is the same as if you're buying life insurance or health insurance from those insurance companies, right? They will need to do the investigation until they really approve the claims to you. So let's say, so here is a group claim for the uninfinite money case, whereas you can see all the details here. So we do the investigation, and also we have Discord channels, whereas all the community can discuss openly, and sometimes there will be debates on this. And then after that, we come to a voting, whereas here you can see, obviously in this case is accepted because more people voted to accept. And after that, actually for this group claim, there are around 25 individual claims associated to it. And once this group claim is approved, actually we proceed to process the individual claims here. And some of the claims are rejected because, let's say, if someone actually sold their tokens after the hacking event, or they buy the cover after the hacking event, then it's not claimed. But if these people buy the cover before the hacking event and he is really suffering from an actual loss, then we're going to claim for him. So which you can see here is that some of the claims are approved, some of the claims are rejected. And to do the claim payout, actually there is a smart contract. So they can collect their wallet and they can claim the compensated assets from our smart contract. Yeah. So all these are done on chain. Well, smart contract. It's not like we are transferring money from our wallet to theirs. It's not. It's all on chain.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, Oliver, in terms of providing underwriting liquidity, do you have any plans to allow those contributors, the underwriters, to choose which protocols they're underwriting so that they can kind of assess have their own risk assessment and determine what funds they want to allocate?
Yeah, sure. So I'll come back to this page, right? So you can see every time when we list a protocol, actually we are running risk assessments by our team, and also we're working with auditing firms. So, but personally, we used to show a risk score on this card. But some of the project teams complain about this because they say, well, why my score is so low, or my competitor's score is higher. So eventually we remove the score, but we are actually doing risk assessments on this. So which you can check here. If you have a DeFi protocol, you wanted to get listed and get coverage, so you can submit an application request, whereas we are going to run a risk rating. So we have that methodology here. We run the risk rating from the project implementation, project operations team, and auditing code. And we are really checking on a very rigorous basis. And then after that, we list the protocols here. And as to your question, I think there are two different models of building insurance. One is that you give the users to choose, okay, which protocol I want to underwrite, right? And our model is a bit different. Our model is like an aggregated pool, whereas we're allocating capacity to each one of those protocols. So there are pros and cons in these two different models. In model one, whereas as you mentioned, if you let the users to choose which protocol to underwrite, it may come to a scenario whereas there is no, if let's say for some of the protocols, especially some of the new protocols where the risk is very high, users tend to not to underwrite for it. Then there is no capacity for the protocol. However, it is exactly those new protocols that need coverage. So this may come to a situation that the protocols that need coverage most actually have no coverage capacity. So, but our methodology is different. Is that we are building up an aggregated pool, and we are allocating an initial allocation to each protocol. So at the start of listing a protocol, they got direct capacity to use. So which is why you can say any of the protocol, let's say this one, 10 finance on BSA, at the start, we're giving them 2.6 million of coverage of capacity that users can buy immediately. Instead of we have a process to really bootstrap the capacity. Yeah. So there are pros and cons, but we're using those type of method, which we think is a much better one.
That makes sense, I guess. So since you're making the manual selection for how much to provide for each of those protocols, plus doing your risk assessment, is there any way where you could show kind of that overall net risk that you have assessed for the entire ecosystem, maybe by underwritten assets, so that people that are depositing can kind of understand the net risk that you calculated?
Oh, you mean for the whole ecosystem or at the per protocol level?
Well, so I understand you wanting to remove the per protocol risk assessment, but it looks like you're still making assessments as to how much liquidity to provide to each protocol based on your own risk analysis still. But maybe it would still be useful, if I want to come and supply BNB to underwrite, maybe I could know like what is the net risk that you've measured for BNB, given all the protocols that you have and the risk you've assessed on them. Is there a way to see that net for each of the assets supplied in underwriting?
No, I think currently we are not really providing this, presenting this data, but we are literally looking at a holistic view that we're chasing all the hacking events. If you really check our blogs, and we have built up a hacking database, whereas we're chasing all the hacking events, and we're like doing statistics on all those hacking events, right? But we're just not showing them here. But we are doing this at the back end.